the book Napoleon Hill, one of my favorite books, my very first book, personal growth. And I read that book when I was a taxi driver 14 years ago. So a lot has happened in the last 14 years. But in that book, there's a story where this CEO called in this consultant to come in and consult him because he was stressed, he was depressed. He just felt like his company was going down the tube. And he says, all right, I'll go in, I'll fly in. So he flew in to speak with the CEO. They only spoke like for 10 minutes. Can you believe they only spoke for 10 minutes? And he says to him, look, I just got one piece of advice for you to pick up your company, to take it to the next level. All I want you to do is, before you go to sleep, write down the 5 most important things. Write down the 5 most important things that you are going to do tomorrow. And put it in existence. Okay, so when you wake up in the morning, you look at it, and you commit to those 5 things. To not do anything else. And back then there was no Facebook, there was no email system, right? We get distracted, right? Guys, this is huge. Write down 5 things, he told them. And the next day, focus on those 5 things in the morning. When you get to work, do not do anything else. Just focus on those 5 things that's gonna help you, achieve your goals. The fastest way to the cash, all right? What are some of the activities, some brain maker activities that's just going to take you to the cash real quick, if that's your goal, right? So then he did it, and he goes, how much are you going to charge me for this? And he goes, no. And he goes, 30 days from now, you measure the results. You measure the results, and 30 days from now, you go ahead and send me a check for what you think, send me a check for what you think it's worth. He goes, that's it? That's all your advice? He goes, yeah, I have no other advice. He goes, I got to go on a plane. I got to go to Chicago. And he took off, or wherever he went. Well, he's like, this guy's an idiot. He thinks I'm going to send him money. That's so simple. But the more he thought about it, he's like, this makes a lot of sense. You know what? I'm going to take this on. So what did he do? Okay, so he says, he wrote down 5 things he was committed to doing the next day. And he remembered what he said. I'm going to put it in existence, and I'm not going to do anything else. I'm not going to do anything else until I accomplish those 5 activities. Well, guess what? The next day, he only accomplished 3 of them. He took the remaining 2 and bumped it forward to the next day. And he kept on doing that. And he just kept on committing to those 5 activities every day that will bring him closer to his goals. And that he just focused on that. And he put it in existence, guys. That is so important. He put it in existence. And if somebody wanted, to sit down with him for a meeting, he checked his planner and he made sure that he fit that person into an appointment. He just didn't live, like in reaction. Like, all right, let's just see what's going to happen tomorrow. Guys, his business doubled in 30 days. Huge. Ridiculously huge. Like quantum leap huge. And you know what? You can do the same. I'm serious. It's simple. I remember when I wanted to train for my triathlon and when I ran my half marathon, I had all these projects, right? And guys, I'm not an athlete, right? So I was running only 2 miles at the time. And when I decided to train for my triathlon, I didn't know how to swim. I barely made it across a 50-foot pool. But I went to my calendar, to my existing system, and I put down little slots throughout the week. Okay, I'm going to run on this day. I'm going to swim on this day. I'm going to bike on this day. On this day, I'm going to go ahead and take swimming classes. And I just put it into little chunks. What's the easiest way to eat an elephant? 1 bite at a time. Chunk by chunk. So, I fit it in. I fit in training here, running this day, swimming this day. I'm at business appointments here. And I'm involved in community projects. It's just, my planner has it all spread out. People wonder, wow, how can Eddie do it all? He goes to church with his family. He finds time to exercise. He goes on vacations. He's a community project. He runs a business. He's a motivational speaker. Well, now you know the secret. It's very simple. I put everything to an existence system. The bigger your game, the bigger the game that you're playing, the bigger the goal, you gotta have a really huge planner. At home, I have a calendar just for my physical fitness. So when I wake up in the morning, I see what are the things that I have to do throughout the week. Like what days I'm gonna run, what days I'm gonna swim. That's a calendar. When I get to work, I have another calendar on the wall. Then I carry my planner in my briefcase. Then I have my alarm system. You know what? And I find time to do it all. So, my goal through this video today was to really inspire you. You know what? Just to think outside of the box and just create a plan. Create a 90-day plan. Set milestones. Milestone 1, milestone 2, milestone 3. Really, take your time and write down, like I said before, what are the results you're committed to. Put the results on milestone 1, milestone 2, milestone 3. And then in between, just write down all the actions that you have to take. And then once you create that plan, take that plan and dump it into your existing system. Because if you don't dump it into that existing system and you just leave it here, it's going to disappear. And then tomorrow someone's going to call you, or you're going to jump on Facebook, or you're going to go somewhere, and then another day is going to go by. Remember that before I showed you? I know it's stupid, right? You know, somebody said you're actually going to do that, dump flush money down the toilet. Guys, I just wanted to just create a metaphor and just show you like what happens when you're not following up on your goals and your dreams. You're flushing money down the table. Your life just going down the tubes. And life is so precious. We only have one life. Look at me, I have a few gray hair, okay? Every day I'm getting older. At the end of your life, when you're sitting on that rocking chair in front of your house, all right? You're sitting in the rocking chair. You're 65, 70 years old, maybe 75, if God gives you health to last that long, right? And you're sitting in the rocking chair, and your grandchildren are driving up in their cars, and great-grandchildren, hopefully, and your kids, and you're looking back at your life. You're looking back at life, and you're going to be wondering one of two things. Either A, wow, I lived a great life. I took action on my dreams. Some of them, actually occurred. Some didn't. You're either going to be living in a space of gratitude that all these great things happened because you created them. Because you took ownership of who you were. And you just stepped out of your comfort zone and you made them happen. You created a plan and you were just consistent with your plan. Right? So either that's going to be your thought, or your other thought's going to be like, wow, you're just going to be living in regret. You're like, wow, I always wanted to be a doctor, a painter, a businessman, a businesswoman, or I wanted to create that community project. I wanted to be a philanthropist. I wanted to be a pastor of a church, or whatever is your calling. You're going to be in regret. And when you have regret, trust me, you're not living life to the fullest. It's not a good feeling. You know how many people go to the grave in regret, and they take all of those dreams to the graveyard. Go to any graveyard, any cemetery, and you're going to see all those people buried, and all those dreams were buried with them. Right? So this is an invitation. This is an invitation to actually wake up and take action. All right? Take action, and you know what? Just live a beautiful life. Live a fulfilled life. Take action on your dreams. Put it into an existing system. And at the bottom of this blog, just go ahead and share. Share what are your thoughts on this post. Just share with me what you got out of this video today. And just take advantage of it. I'm on my way to an appointment right now, and this video is going to be uploaded, the next day or two. But I don't waste time. I can still record the video. I can still go to my appointment. Tonight I can still go home. I can make a few phone calls, have dinner with my wife, go running tonight, or hit the gym. I have to look at my calendar to see what I have planned tonight at the gym. And I can do it all. That's because I live very organized. And you know what? There are days in the week I don't accomplish it all. But on the days that I don't accomplish it all, I just scratch it out and I just bump it up to the next week. Right? Or to the next day. And they'll get done. And just following that system, I'm able to accomplish way more than the average person. That's how I went from a struggling taxi driver to an entrepreneur, to a motivational speaker, and all the other things that I'm up to my community. So I'm done. Gotta go. Go live an amazing life. Bye for now.